Hey, what's up, man? Y'all know who it is. Listen, straight like this. It's just crazy. It's completely crazy. My job here is to speak truth, spread truth, and then after I cut you a little bit, maybe once or twice, I'm gonna heal you up with some good words. I'm gonna plant some good seeds in you. I'm gonna make sure I water those seeds, and we're gonna harvest. You see what I'm saying? I personally really don't even know like where to start. Actually, I do. Rest in peace, Offset. Rest in peace, Offset. Oh, I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Now, it's crazy to me that when it comes down to the spirituality thing, what a lot of people don't understand, your artists, your favorite artists, celebrities, actors, Kia or Subaru back again. So they personally, they channel, right? They like the world, they like top class world tier channelers. That's what people don't understand. Furthermore, they channel you. They channel me. They channel civilians, which technically is supposed to be against the law, right? But hey, whatever, man. I ain't here to argue. They channel civilians for their creativity. They channel civilians for their energy. They channel civilians for their dreams. All of that. And then they put it in a 3 to 4 minute song, or they'll put it in a script, or they'll put it in a 2 minute, 5 minute scene, right? That's the craziest thing to me. When they do it, now, when a civilian like myself, who really a world-renowned superstar, okay, self-proclaimed, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But when somebody like me can break the code of being oppressed to elevate the things that it's crazy. Painted all kinds of shit. This and that. Capper. Dreamer. Reacher. However you want to put it. When in all reality, civilians like us that ascend to that, we be the purest ones, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why do you think it's hard for you to get started? It's hard for you to get started because you gotta rely on yourself. You gotta go on yourself. You only have you. You don't have hundreds of thousands of fans. You don't have millions of fans yet. But you don't have that starting out. You got you and whatever apparatus you choosing to get your shit out. Get your shit off. That's all. I mean, it's crazy. I really am I'm baffled. I'm baffled on, and I really want to know how many other people out there are like me, to where we do nothing but really speak the truth. I wonder how many other people out there are like me, to where we really do nothing but tell our story. But it's been so many other people and shit that's intertwined in our story that it starts shedding light on everybody. Like I really wonder that. I really truly do. Because for me, people used to tell, stay in your own lane, and you know what I'm saying, stop trying to be like me, and this and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you seriously talking about? I ain't doing nothing but doing me. How am I trying to be like you? How am I stalking you when you blocked on all my social medias and you don't have my phone number? I don't have your phone number. How am I looking into your life when neither one of us have access to each other? How? Oh, because you didn't want to sever the spiritual connection. Because more times than not, I probably already have, or try to. So how am I drawing on your energy when I ain't doing nothing but relying on God to give me energy? When I ain't doing nothing but really going deep within myself and pulling on my own internal energy. How? Make it make sense for the people in the back and the front. Make it make sense. How do I not know you from Adam, and yet you feel like I'm tapped into you still in your shit? How? I don't have millions of fans that can technically act as Agent Smiths that I can send to be around you, get information on you. I don't have none of that. It's me and the camera. What's the threat about? Why are you so threatened? I don't get it. How am I karmic? Because I see the status quo and I'm like, you know what? This shit ain't it. Let me rise above it. How does that make me a karmic? How am I a karmic when I just say, yeah, I see what's going on here, but it could be better? How am I a karmic? I don't understand. Make it make sense. How am I a karmic? Because every time I occupy the same space that you occupy, the scales are no longer in your favor. But I didn't do nothing about that. I didn't do nothing to make that happen. How does that make me a karmic? Make it make sense, please. How can you be out here telling people what you think about me, judgments that you have about me, telling people what you think I deserve, what you think I don't deserve, and then turn around and call me a karmic? Like, just please make it make sense. Just one time, for the one time, please. Please. Because for me, I kind of look at it as any and everybody's a karmic. Some good karmics, bad karmics. Hardly ever do I cross paths with individuals who are just like completely neutral. Like they don't bring good karma or bad karma. They're like in a, I don't want to say an avoid, but they're just neutral. It's not often that I can really think about that. And for me, before my ascension, before my rebirth, before I started my journey, I was pretty much like I was a karmic, right? I will say that. But I was a karmic that was good for people, because I could come around people and I was a door, right? I don't want to necessarily say a gatekeeper at that time, but I was a door. I would help people see into the unseen. I would help people dream big. I would give people hope. I would aspire people to do better and want more. A lot of times, with no conversations had about it. But I would see what would go on after a while of people being in my energy field and being around me and having access to me, because I didn't know how to shut my access off then. So once I learned what was going on, I'm like, hold on, wait. We got to get some shit straight. Because anytime the scales balance out, they never balance in my favor. The only time they would balance in my favor is when... motherfucker got caught red-handed doing some shit. Like, somebody else would get caught red-handed doing some shit. Then it's like, all right, well, we ain't got no choice but to balance it in your favor, because... You know what I'm saying? Like... So, man, this lifetime, bro, we just choosing love over the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We just choosing love over the bullshit. And I think people get a misconception about love. Love don't mean I gotta be blind. Love don't necessarily mean I always have to forgive. Love don't necessarily mean I have to forget. Love don't, like, I know what the Bible say, don't get me wrong. But I've lived long enough and known enough humans to understand that the human race, yeah, kind of finicky. A little finicky, you know? But I also realize that people have the freedom to choose, because they do have free will. So there are a lot of variables that also have to be taken into account. Like, for instance, the Bible will say love is kind, love is sweet, love keeps no records. Nigga, we got a whole justice system. Breaking spiritual law right there. But then the Bible will also turn around and say that you got to abide by the laws of the land. So, like, hey, man, I'm not here. This is not Bible study night. I'm not on that right now. I'm just saying. I am just saying. If somebody were to, like, all right, take off parents. Do they have a right to be upset what happened to their son? Absolutely. Now, can they choose to forgive? Absolutely. Can they choose to hold a grudge or whatever? Absolutely. They have that right. Now, can they choose love over all that? Yeah, they can. But at the same time, they can still feel a way about the person that killed their son. Like, that's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Somebody come lace me up, reach me, bitch, teach me, bitch, learn me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm open for all of that. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying. In the words of the late, great Chad, a lot of times I just be wanting to tell people, get off the boo-boo. Like, get off the boo-boo. Like, for real. Man, but lawyer talk. What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. Lawyer talk, baby. Let's get into it. I told y'all, motherfuckers is stealing my identity. I told y'all, something going on with 519. If you know my face and you knew me growing up, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I told y'all, the average cost of a home where I'm at, and pretty much not spectated, but pretty much kind of touched on how I believe people getting them things. I'm just saying. I told y'all, I done had everybody want to go through the fire. Everybody want to run around talk about they want to go through the fire. They want to go through the fire. But that shit different when it hits you. I told y'all in the last year and like 2 or 3 months, I didn't have to go through the fire about, let's see, we got Kiki, we got Pooh Bear, we got Mac, we got Granny, at least 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry, at least 4 times. Which is ironic to me because it take me back to the story of, you know what I'm saying? Take me back to that story in the Bible where it talk about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And how King Nebuchadnezzar threw him in the fire. But he threw him in the fire, right? He threw him in the fire. And to his surprise, when he looked in there, they was just walking around in that thing, commanding that thing. But also spoke on how, definitely spoke on how there was a 4th man in the fire with him. Honestly, that was my first lesson when I joined the church. And I knew and understood right then so much shit. So many different things. I just can't, it just was like just soaking in. Get rid of your attachments, man. That's what they tell you. Get rid of your attachments, man. But see, you got to have the gift of discernment to know which attachments to get rid of. Because some of your attachments be fucking around, be that 4th man in that fire, saving your motherfucking life. Y'all wasn't ready for that one, huh? I told y'all, man, I'm a different creature. I'm a different beast. Something like a preacher. Nah, I'm just playing. But it's in me, and you know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I did something blasphemous. I was high as hell, and I opened the Bible, bro, start reading. Man, look. The revelations I was getting just from reading just regular old scriptures, not even the ones that people like pinpoint and hit on, the main ones that preachers will use to build sermons off. I'm just talking about opened up, started reading a random book, random page in the middle of a story, like, but it was just like, oh my gosh, this mean that, and that mean that, and this means this, and this is to motivate, and this is to educate, and this is to inspire, and this is, bro. That was the first time I was able to unlock a door. Spiritually unlock a door of knowledge for myself. Not something that a preacher or a pastor or a reverend or you know what I'm saying, a bishop or somebody like that spit to me or gave to me. I'm talking about personal revelation. But like I said, this ain't Bible study. This ain't what we're here for. I'm just blown away. Just blown away. You know what I'm saying? All right. I might just title this one Lawyer Talk Bible Study. Lawyer Talk. Back to the lawyer talk. I told y'all I was being I was being robbed. I told y'all I was being frauded. I ain't about to just sit here and cuss nobody out or nothing like that. May I want to? Yeah, I might, but what's the point of hooping and hollering, like I said, when the whole city is working against you? The city got lawyers, they got cops, they got DAs. And then there's somebody like me that worked his own case. Giving them all the info. And just turn the other cheek. Like I ain't saying nothing, bro. Like I ain't. Over there, look, it's going on right there. This is what's going on right over there. This is what's going on right over there. Yeah, we hear you, but give us a little bit of money for this that happened over 10 years ago. Yeah, I think we'll dig that up instead. Make you repay for it. All right. Hey, look, over there. This what's going on right over there. This what they doing to me right over there. Yeah, hey, look, man. Hey, Bob, look, man, this dude's really he's really getting on my nerves with all this truth. Can you find something for him to where he don't have to be around here, cause he's gonna bring everything down, everything that we got going on. All right. Bob's like, yeah, I got some. Ship him off. Ship me off, but nigga, we live in the age of technology, bro. It ain't too hard. Okay, so now I'm over here on the other side of the country. Hey, look, I'm coming back, but look, I'm showing you what's going on. I'm still showing you what's going on. He's out in California. We ain't got to worry about him. We're in Texas. He's out in Florida right now. Supposed to be super busy, overloaded with work. We ain't got to worry about him. All right, you know what? I'm done talking to y'all. I'm going to just talk to the world. I'm going to just start documenting all this shit on my Facebook. So that way, because I feel like somebody trying to set me up. So that way, I ain't really got to spend too much money on lawyers. I'm good with documenting where I was at. You know what I'm saying? What I was doing. Putting together a storyline, or not even a storyline. Putting together an alibi. So All the facts I find out, I'm gonna just put them on my Facebook, so that way, whenever they do pull me into an interrogation room, I'm gonna just pull up my wall, and then I'm gonna go into my emails and in my apps, show you all the flights, show you all the receipts, show you all the hotel receipts, all the material receipts from Home Depots and all the gas station receipts. Ain't no way I was over there at that time. I couldn't have did that. And then the motherfuckers is I feel like trying to say, they like, oh, it was him. Look at him. Look at him. And they sitting there scratching their head. The people that's trying to set me up or whatever, they sitting there scratching their head like, damn, this nigga's invincible. How come y'all ain't locked him up yet? How come y'all ain't did woo-woo I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, it's so laughable. If it wasn't so sad, that shit laughable, bro. Oh, I'd just be sitting back, still getting my shit off. Like, for real. Lawyer talk. I'm just saying. You thought I was playing? What do you think I'm gonna call the cops. Call the cops. Ask my ex how that shit went. Ask her. Go ask her. Call the cops. Ask her how it went. Oh, officer, he has weed in the house and a gun in the house. And ended up getting a police escort out of the building and a police escort down the highway to get to my next destination where I'm trying to go. Okay. Call the cops on me because I call you. Look, I ain't even trying to dig up no old shit like that. It is what it is. I apologize, and I meant that shit from the heart. I shouldn't have called you that. At the end of the day, though, from where I was standing, that's what you was acting like, though. And once again, I apologize. I will never say that word to you ever again in my life. But I'm still waiting on my apology for how I was treated. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because one thing you're not going to do is treat me like I'm a world-class criminal and expect me to be okay with that and walk away with a smiling face, still thinking that you some high honor person. Like, that's not how that roll in my world. In my world like that in yours, but that's not how I roll in my world. Nubie Hammurabi hunts. But that's old news. That's super old news. We both didn't, all four of us have grown past that, right? Well, all three of us have grown past that, right? Because the fourth one, I ain't gonna lie, I meant everything I told him. And I don't know if y'all two still together or not, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just hope that he listened somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man. Me personally, I can only be accountable for me. So, I just laugh now, bro, because it's like, what's your next attempt going to try to be? Not even y'all, just moving on, just period, people, period. What's your next attempt going to try to be? You know what I'm saying? Am I Adam? I might be Black Adam. I might be Black Jesus. Maybe, I don't know. It's not for me to say. I like to call myself Mr. Untouchable. No, I'm just playing. But, man, I don't know. I know I'm tired of being stalked. but that just come with the territory. I know I'm tired of being in constant battle. Like, some days it's all right, but some days it's like, damn, I just want some peace, bro. Now, I told y'all I was being frauded. I told y'all I was being robbed. I told y'all about the identity theft. Hell, and even though it sucked, I told y'all about all kind of activity and rings that was going on and this and that, and I was constantly told to mind my business. I was constantly told to come back down to the 3D. I was constantly told that I sound delusional. I was constantly told that I don't belong here. But see, the thing is, everything that I have discovered and shared has been a result of me staying in my own lane, staying in my own body, and staying in my own business. Now, the reason why so many people feel like I didn't probably intruded into their business and into their lives and all that is because our paths crossed and, you know, we made connections. So I'm sorry, but good 25, 30 years of constantly being screwed and shit, like, motherfucker want to talk about patience. Who got more patience than that? Who got more patience than being in a losing role for that long before deciding to actually not just put it on God, but work with God to balance the scales? Who got that amount of patience? I know felons that ain't got that amount of patience. 3 years, they done. 5 years, they want to crack. 7 years, they ready to kill again. 9, 10 years, they ready to blow up the block. So I, once again, want to figure out why my relationship with my camera and why my relationship with my platform and why my relationship with the truth is such a threat. If everybody was doing everything okay, if nobody was doing nothing wrong, then what's the problem? Why not just write me off as a troll and show your receipts of the actual truth if I'm lying? Because I mean, that's something I truly want to know. Ooh, that's that heart chakra. And see me, I'm so deep. I don't even have my yellow one in here right now. But I'm so deep, it's down to the point that when I go in and I get a bev, cause I like Red Bulls, right? Let me just give y'all a little bit of knowledge. I drink Red Bull, right? Where I'm at, they got a special going, 3 for $7. We get this one. We get the tropical one, which is in the yellow can, and we get this one. And we drink them in that order. Root. Yellow's next after solar. Heart. And usually at work, I'm in a blue hoodie, throat. If not, I'm in this white one. purity. That's just to give you a little example, a little glimpse of my of how I perceive things. Down to even though I know these ain't the greatest for you, but that even down to that. You feel me? I start from my root and I elevate. I go up. You're not gonna catch me drinking this one while I still got my red and my yellow one. You're not gonna catch me drinking my yellow one when I still got these two. There's a method and an order to this shit. Damn near everything I do. And really, over the next week, maybe over the next 2 weeks, we're going to work the scheme. We're going to work the color scheme. So pay attention. Y'all going to see it on my timeline as I upload these videos. We're going to start with this, and we're going to work our way up through the chakra. So anybody else that want to take that journey with me, you're more than welcome to come. You're more than welcome to come. Open invitation. And as we move through those frequencies, we're going to see if we can get each chakra to spin and rotate at twice the rate that it is right now. Because that's how you unlock the next one. I told y'all I need to actually go ahead and, stop playing with it and do something with the metaphysical degree. It's a reason and a rhyme for everything. And that's why you gotta mainly watch on how you speak. Watch on how you speak about yourself. Watch the words that you say about yourself, not only out your mouth, but in your head as well, man. But really out your mouth. It's life and death in the power of the tongue. Right? Now, also, a step further from that, you only gonna speak out of the abundance of the mind. The mouth speaks. They say the heart, but and really, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. But that's because, and the reason why they say that phrase, the reason, at least this is how I break it down. Out of abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. But what it doesn't, the phrase doesn't include the mind, because you have to learn how to silence and quiet your mind. Because anything that you speak actually goes from your heart to your mind and then out of your mouth. So really, when you silence this and you get that and you get out of the way of this and you can just flow purely from this, you always gonna be righteous. You always gonna be right. Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. What entity did you feed today? What entity did you sacrifice to today? Which one? Because Nubie, I personally want to know. I really do. Lastly, before I close, I just want to say, almost up to 500 subs, and I think my highest views on one of my videos is almost 5,000 views. That's not me, that's y'all. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart for the energy that y'all give me. And I make a promise to y'all that I'll continue to get on here and try to pour that same energy back into y'all. Try to plant good seeds into y'all, water those so that we can harvest them. And I just ask that y'all continue to do the same into your boy. For real. Because out here, man, it's crazy. We done passed spooky season, so spooky time over. But it is still crazy. We in this together. We all need each other. If you feel like I ain't laced on some stuff, hey man, what's up? Interact. You know what I'm saying? You got the same liberty I have. Lace me up. If you feel like things that I share with y'all, the knowledge that I'm kicking to y'all resonates, hey man, you ain't even gotta interact. Thumbs up. It don't matter. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's the witching hour. I'm going to sleep.